Hello, dear students. Welcome to our online course, and in this video we're going to study past simple tense.
So when do we use it? We use past simple tense to talk about finished actions in the past. For example, we went to Canada on holiday, or he passed his exam last week, or I went for a walk yesterday. All these sentences include finished action in the past. In order to make the past simple verb, we have to add ed to a regular verb. For example, walk, walked, travel, traveled. But many common verbs are irregular in their affirmative sentences in the past simple tense. And in order to make a past simple verb, we have to change the whole words, as in the example, go, went, ride, rode. And in order not to make any mistakes with these verbs in the past simple tense, you should learn all that verbs by heart. These verbs are attached in the following PDF document. And right now it's time to consider spelling rules for regular verbs while adding ed. So, if there are common verbs in front of us, regular one such as work or stay, then we just add ed to make its past form. For example, work, worked, stay, stayed. But if our verb has e in the end, then we have to add d, but not ed to make its past form. As in the example, like, liked. You see, there is no double e in the word liked. There is just one e. Or when our verb has y in the end, and there is a consonant in front of y, then we have to change y into I and add ed to make its past form, as in the example, study, studied. You see, there are such letters as IED in the verb studied. And if our verb has such letters as consonant, vowel, consonant, right in the ending of the verb, then we have to double the last consonant and only after that add ed to make its past form. For example, stop, stopped. You see there is double p in stopped. Okay, to make negative sentences in the past simple tense, you should use didn't before the main verb. As in the example, go, didn't go, or say, didn't say. And there is one more peculiarity in this case. You have to use infinitive with did or didn't. You see, we say didn't go, but not didn't went. Okay, let us move further. So the formula of the question in the past simple tense is did plus subject plus verb in the form of the infinitive. Let us consider some examples. Okay. Did you do your homework yesterday? Did Tom brush his teeth? Did students pass their test? When did you graduate university? Was it cold outside on Monday? And there is one more special thing about questions in the past tense. If our question doesn't have an action in it, then we have to use was, were instead of did. So if there is an action, we use did. If there is no an action, we use was or were, as in the last sentence, as in the last example. Was it cold outside on Monday? You see, there is no action in this question, thus we used was instead of did. And we use was instead of were because there is it. And you have to remember that we use was with I, he, she, it, and were with the we, you, they. Good job, guys. I hope you have understood that information, and right now it's time to practice. So, at first, take pens or pencils and copybooks or notebooks and redraw the chart that you see in front of yourself. When you finish redrawing, you have to write the past simple of each verb in the correct column. There are verbs right under instructions, so spread them in this chart. Use the pause in the video to take as much time as you need to complete this task, but when you finish doing it, don't forget to continue watching this video in order to understand whether you're right or not. Okay, let's start. Okay, guys, it's time to check. And let's go on. So, the ed column includes such verbs as opened, mixed, repeated. The D column includes such verbs as liked, baked, decided. The IED column includes the verbs married, tried, worried. The double consonant plus ed column includes verbs stopped, planned. I hope you didn't have any mistakes. And right now let's do one more task. So in this task, you have to write the past simple form of the verbs. Use the pause in the video to complete this task, and when you finish doing it, don't forget to continue watching in order to understand whether you're right or not. Let's start. Okay, guys, I hope you have finished doing this task, and right now it's time to check. So, take, took, drink, drank, eat, ate, give, gave, think, thought, have, had. All these verbs are irregular. And finally, let us do one more task. In this task, you have to write the questions as in the example. So you are given some words. You have to combine them in order to make the past simple question. Use the pause in the video to complete this task, and when you finish, don't forget to continue watching. Okay, let's check. Number 2. Did your friends play football yesterday? Number 3. Did your mom bake a cake last night? Number 4. Did you phone a friend an hour ago? Good job, guys. You did a really great job. And now it's time to finish. See you in the next video.